Hello ladies and gentlemen, in this episode we stay in Italy and I will take you to Mantova, the birthplace of Virgil. This city has a long history dating back to the Etruscan era, but its importance increased during the Roman era. In the Middle Ages, the city became an important cultural and commercial center thanks to its strategic location between the cities of Venice and Milan. During the Renaissance, it was ruled by the Gonzaga family, who built many of its most famous buildings, including the Ducal Palace, the Cathedral of St. Peter, and the Rotunda of St. Lawrence. Here in 70 BC, was born one of the greatest poets of antiquity, named Virgil. Virgil's most famous work is the Aeneid, an epic poem that tells the deeds of the Trojan prince Aeneas after the fall of Troy. This work was written during the last 11 years of Virgil's life and was published posthumously at his request. The work has been widely studied and appreciated worldwide for its literary beauty and philosophical depth. In addition to its historical and cultural importance, Mantova is also famous for its traditional cuisine, which includes dishes such as pumpkin tortelli, risotto, and Mantuan mustard that is a spicy jam made with fruit and mustard. The city also hosts many cultural and musical festivals throughout the year, including the Festival of Literature, which usually takes place in the first half of September. However, as beautiful as literature is, we are here to talk about something else, so we go straight to Viadana where we find the Mauro Saviola Group. The company was founded in this municipality in Mantova in 1963 by Mauro Saviola, who learned about wood in his father's workshop. Here he was already an apprentice carpenter at the age of 11. Then we go in the post-war period and the Saviola workshop is dedicated to building handles for brooms, but with the arrival of the vacuum cleaner, the Saviolas have to switch to trading in wood and coal for heating as building broom handles was no longer competitive. During a business trip to Germany, Mauro Saviola saw a plant that crushes branches and presses wood shavings. Realizing that the time for a change had come, he ordered a similar one. So, with the help of his brother Angelo and a cousin, he started his project in 1963. Mauro Saviola was only 25 but already had clear ideas about what he had to do, so with 2 partners and 21 employees, he opened Sadepan to produce chipboard panels made from poplar twigs, using waste wood. In fact, his family, active in the trade of forest timber mainly of poplars, abundant near the Po River, in the 60s began to produce panels. The first chipboard panel came out of the factory on July 13 of the same year. The panel was kept and is still displayed in the company, signed by those present at that moment, and thus his adventure began with chipboard panels, becoming one of the main producers of this type of product in Italy. In 1968, on the idea of engineer Giuseppe Monici, the Saviolas opened a plant in Viadana to obtain the adhesive independently, and in 1973 Sadepan Chimica was founded, the first producer in Italy of wood glue with low formaldehyde content, and in the years that followed, it experienced rapid development, becoming the national leader in urea and melamine resins. The last of the chemical plants was inaugurated in December 2003 in Genk, Belgium. In 1972, the company expanded its activity by starting the production of paper and cardboard, becoming one of the main producers of recycled paper in Italy. The Saviola family has always shown a strong attention to the environment and sustainability, starting from the production of recycled paper in the 1970s, up to the environmental certifications obtained in the following decades, such as ISO 14001 and FSC for sustainable management of production activities. Moreover, the company has received various awards and recognitions for its environmental and social commitment, such as the Premio Impresa Ambiente in 1997 and the Sodalitas Social Award in 2010. Now, let me briefly explain the 2 certifications I mentioned earlier. In the first case, the ISO 14001 standard is an international standard that establishes the requirements for an environmental management system. The ISO 14001 standard provides a structure and methodology for organizations that wish to manage and improve their environmental performance through controlling their environmental impacts, preventing pollution, and promoting sustainability. The ISO 14001 certification attests that an organization has implemented an effective environmental management system that complies with international standards, and demonstrates its commitment to sustainable management of its production activities. While the FSC recognition stands for Forest Stewardship Council and is an international non-profit organization that promotes responsible forest management worldwide. The FSC has developed a standard for the certification of forests that guarantees that forest management is conducted in a socially beneficial, environmentally responsible, and economically sustainable way. The main goal of FSC certification is to promote the consumption of forest products from sustainably managed forests, such as wood, paper, and other forest-derived products. Moreover, FSC also provides a certification for chain of custody, which ensures that forest products are traced along the entire production chain, from the forest to the end consumer. FSC certification represents an international recognition of the sustainability of the organization's activities and demonstrates its commitment to responsible management of natural resources. In the 1980s, the Saviola Group started the production of high-density fiberboard panels used for the production of laminate flooring. In 1985, the company received the Golden Cup award from the Paper and Cardboard Association, in recognition of the excellence of its production of recycled paper. As since the beginning of the 1980s, Mauro extended the collection of raw materials to industrial waste, to finally attack, starting from the early 1990s, the growing post-consumer wood sector, that is, household waste. The group then established itself as a world leader by creating the ecological panel, produced using recycled wood and therefore 100% ecological, as attested by the numerous international certifications of quality and safety. The ecological panel was in fact the first to have received the prestigious certification of the Forest Stewardship Council, FSC 100% recycled. In the 1980s, Mauro Saviola also dedicated himself to painting, starting to paint abstract art in 1980 and participating in various exhibitions, including the most recent ones, Palazzo de Cale, Sale dell'Esidra, Mantova Galleria, 2 Rivellino, Ferrara 1992, Rome Galleria d'Arte Collective Exhibition, Proposed Art, 9. Talking about goals, Mauro Saviola already in the 1990s transformed the group into what is now called an eco-ethical company, becoming a leader and pioneer in the recycling of post-consumer wood, setting an example of sustainability to be followed. Following this mission and according to its DNA, the company has chosen not to use virgin trees for its production, but only post-consumer wood. Collection, disposal, transformation, and regeneration mean new life for wood. This is a system capable of sustaining itself, where resources don't become waste, where everything starts again, and where the beginning and end reconnect. In the 90s, the Saviola Group expanded its business internationally by opening production facilities in Spain and Portugal. In 1997, the company received the Impresa Ambiente award from the Italian Ministry of Environment in recognition of its commitment to environmental protection and promotion of sustainability. In 2000, Composite was established to produce ready-to-assemble furniture kits. In 2005, the company began producing solid wood panels for the production of high-quality furniture and home furnishings. In 2008, the Saviola Group obtained another FSC certification for the sustainable forest management of its production activities. In 2009, Mauro Saviola passed away, leaving the task of leading the company to his family, with his eldest son Alessandro assuming the presidency of the company. Alessandro felt the need to join the family business at a very young age, and after careful work within the group's production sites, he worked alongside his father Mauro to define and implement the group's strategies. However, 2009 was a turning point for him, as he had just lost his father, and the historical moment dictated a profound financial crisis. Nevertheless, he immediately got to work without ever feeling sorry for himself and managed not only to lead the company as a true leader but also to emerge as a winner from that challenge. Every day, he strives to project the Saviola holding into international markets while never losing sight of his roots that have led him to hold significant positions within the local community, supporting and investing in the community that welcomed him. In 2010, the company received the Sodalitas Social Award in the Impact on the Environment category, in recognition of its commitment to reducing the environmental impact of its production activities. Another advantage for the company is represented by the fact that among the company's testimonials are the Iranian Shirin Ebadi and the Irish Betty Williams, as well as Julia Butterfly Hill, who visited Mauro Saviola twice during his various environmental campaigns. In 2012, the company received the Entrepreneur of the Year award in the Sustainable Entrepreneurship category from the consulting firm Ernst & Young, while in 2014, the Saviola Group was included in the list of 500 excellent Italian companies, drawn up by the Italy-China Foundation in collaboration with the Italian Chamber of Commerce in China. In 2015, the company received the Best Italian Family Business award from the Family Business Network Italy, an association that brings together the most important family businesses in Italy, and in 2016, the Saviola Group won the Sodalitas Social Award in the Value Chain Partnership category for its commitment to promoting a sustainable supply chain for the production of paper and cardboard. In 2018, the company received the Marzato Prize in the Enterprise category for its commitment to promoting environmental sustainability in the production of paper and cardboard. The vision of the president and a team of experts with a single ethical objective make the group a fundamental pillar for the recycling of wood and the protection of forests. Currently, the group, led by President Alessandro Saviola, is composed of 4 business units: Saviola, Sadepan, Composite, and Saviolife, operating respectively in the wood, chemical, production of kit furniture, and life science sectors, with a consolidated turnover in 2018 of over €600 million and with over 1,500 employees distributed in 13 production sites in Italy and around the world, as well as a design center in Germany at Frankfurt. With over 55 years of history behind it, Saviola Holding is an integrated industrial system capable of achieving numerous firsts in the different markets in which it competes, both in terms of production volumes and technologies adopted. The company also has over 80 company-owned trucks for the collection of recycled wood and delivery of finished product. One thing that I would like to emphasize is that thanks to this company, 10,000 trees are saved every day, in addition to more than 1,200,000 tons of recycled wood every year. With more than 2 million square meters of surface area, 400,000 square meters covered for plants and over 10,000 square meters covered for offices, the company ranks among the world giants, and the 21 quality system certifications, including ISO 9002, MS, E1 Carter's Quality Award, Quality 100%, and the prestigious FSC 100% Recycled are also noteworthy. In addition, over 50 million square meters of ecological melamine panels are produced every year, 5,000 tons of tannin are produced every year extracted from chestnut wood used in the leather industry, livestock, and agriculture. 30,000 tons of sazzoline are produced every year. Sazzoline is a slow-release nitrogen fertilizer used in agriculture, and 850,000 tons of resins are produced every year. Urea formaldehyde mainly for the wood industry. Over 6 million kit furniture are produced every year. With the numbers at hand and the certifications in its portfolio, we can say that we really like the company. Furthermore, to thank the company's accomplishments in 2021 and to help cope with the cost of living, from rising bills to the cost of gasoline, the company has given its 1,500 employees a cash bonus, and I quote from a contextual speech made by the President Alessandro Saviola, "Companies walk thanks to people and they should be thanked for the results achieved." I believe that this quote has a strong emotional impact, and every entrepreneur should consider and respect it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. Thank you for your attention and don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and write us in the comments what you think of our videos.